Are you afraid of failing? In what area of your life are you afraid of failing? Brene Brown, in her book Rising Strongly, where she interviewed some of the most successful entrepreneurs in the world, she realized that part of success, like big success, one of the necessary ingredients is failing. And I'm not talking about being okay with the potential of failing, but actually failing. So putting yourself out there to the extent that you are on your edge, that you are taking up space, that you are asking life to see you, notice you, and recognize you, and then to flop. Because if you're not playing with your edge and you're just always playing safe and you're staying in your comfort zone, then life is complacent and there's no bliss. And so you find your freedom by failing and getting okay with that, and then standing back up again and going again and learning something new, building a new muscle, developing a new strength that you didn't have before, but you learned of it because of that failure.
I mean, who's the standard? To who are we always comparing ourselves? Like, what is even failing? This is huge every time, and it's so easy to forget it. Who are why is it even a failure? Like you tried and something didn't work, and then we're talking about it as failure, or we're teaching it as like it's okay to fail. It's trying. It's just like being alive. Like it's so okay to make mistakes. It's part of life. It brings juice. It brings, like you said it before, this hurt place, this place where we don't succeed, is a window into ourselves. It's a place where we can see where I don't believe in myself, where I don't feel honest with myself, where I don't feel whole in myself.
You know
Because
what you just said, I want to interrupt you because that was so brilliant. And Thomas Edison, who created the light bulb, they'll say like, oh, you failed so many times because it took him 1,000 tries to figure out how to make the light bulb. And he goes, no, I didn't fail at all. I found 999 ways of which it didn't work. And so that's exact, like, I just feel like his words and
yeah,
his brilliance of what he brought to us was so
exactly.
beautifully an example of what it is that you just said.
Thank you for sharing it. Yes, it's that. It's like the other workshop that we did a week ago or so. There was someone who said, "I'm not good enough," and the reply was, "No, you're good. Enough for whom? What is our judge? Inside of us, there is someone that taught us what is the standard for good enough, good, not good enough, and it's arbitrary, it's random. It's just because someone, when we were young enough probably, or when the impact was so crucial, that we learned, this is acceptable, this is not acceptable, and according to their response to what is not acceptable, we might bring in fear or not. And once you see it like that, once you start breaking it down, and then you're still having problems with facing that, then you realize how strong the emotional hold has on our action. Even mentally, after we broke it down and we understand there's nothing behind it, there is still the fear that comes up. And this fear, the only thing that will allow it to be released, if there's anything that needs to be released, let's say integrate, is by allowing it to come forth, by allowing it to be expressed, by allowing that fear to come true, and then to see emotionally, to actually feel it in ourselves, that there's nothing there also, and it's completely allowed. It's just another perception of life. It's completely subjective again and again and again. And this is a lot about this work.
So I want you to think about, what comfort cage are you stuck in right now in your life? Where are you not getting on your edge? Where are you not taking up space?
Hmm. Comfort cage. That's good.
Yeah. Just came up with it.
Beautiful. I need to write it down. So yeah, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going on in this work, in the workshop between Justine and myself. If this resonates, if you feel it, if it goes inside, come, come. You're invited. You're welcomed as you are.
We're going to ask you to break free of your comfort cage and
Exactly.
give you the tools and the support to be able to do that.